Welcome to Just Cuz Podcast. This is Jay.
And this is Katina.
Hey y'all, welcome to Just Cuz. I hope y'all had an amazing week. I hope your 2026 and got started real good. And we're just gonna hop into it. If you had a birthday, happy birthday.
Hey.
If you had a birthday, happy birthday.
Hey.
If you had a birthday, if you had a birthday, if you had a birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
We thank God you were able to see another year, and we wish you many, many more.
Yes, indeed.
All right, y'all. Let's get into this mood, honey. So, Tina, I'm going to say my mood today. I guess my mood from last week to my mood today is just, I feel free. I feel free. I feel light. I feel ready to just go forth and do the things that I know that I'm supposed to do. And I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating new things coming our way, and you know, it's just a place of freedom and just a place of lightness and no heavy burdens, no weights. I like that.
I like that too. I like that. I wanna take from that. Yeah. I feel free. I feel light loaded. Yeah, I like that. I like that. No burdens. I like that. And you know what, Jay? I intend to stay here in this place and in this mood in this season. And I don't even know, and I say in this season, but it's something that I think I want to practice from here on out is being burden free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Being burden free and just knowing. A place of knowing.
Just knowing.
So what about you, Tina?
I just told you what my mood was.
Oh, so we sharing it. Okay, boom then.
Yeah, we sharing
it.
We sharing that.
We got that. Okay.
Yeah. I want to be right where you are.
Well, guess what?
I want to be where you are.
We're on the mood then. Okay. WYD.
Here it comes.
What would y'all do, baby? When I tell y'all we love WWYD, we love WWYD. Let me tell y'all something. We done love WWYD. We done almost made WWYD a main topic.
Okay.
So we're going to have to get our life together. Because we just be going. But it don't matter.
We can't spend an hour on WWYD.
No. But it's okay, though. Because what we say, Tina, this our show.
It's our show. We can do what we want to do.
Yeah. So, you know.
When it comes down to making them cuts and having to do edits.
Baby, you better talk about it. Yeah. So you know, we trying to keep y'all under that hour, under that, you know.
We want to keep your attention.
If we go over a little bit, just know we really had something to say.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Word.
So WWYD. This is where you guys have the opportunity. You can write in. You can shoot us a DM. Shoot us a message. Just cuz 80s@gmail.com and just drop us a message and we will talk about it, advice, whatever it is, okay? It's entertaining. It's inspirational. You know, just come on through and let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, today we're talking to Derek T, actually. Hey, Derek T.
Hey, Derek.
So welcome on to the Just Cuz WWYD, right? All right. He says, I am a black man in America, and well, we know how that goes. Mm-hmm. I consciously make sure I present myself the way I want to be received. Mm-hmm. It bothers me when I see young men and they act like everyone owes them something. I am speaking my heart because I feel we will continue to lose young men, black men, if we don't help them look at things for what they really are and self-evaluate. I have listened to you all for a while, and you all always hold yourself accountable. Many of us are so defensive that we don't know how to do that. My question is, as a Black man watching and witnessing the disconnect with our young Black boys, that some will never be able to see manhood, can you guys please speak on that?
Wow. That's a serious that's serious. See, this is why the WWYD becomes topics, because when you're talking about things of this nature, that's serious. And I can understand why he would like the discussion to be brought to the forefront, Jay. Jay, I'm gonna let you go ahead and start this one out.
So, first, Derek, thank you for being so brave to even talk about this and to even bring this up, because I think this is a topic that, we kind of have brushed past it. Many of us have whispered about what we are witnessing and what we are seeing. And yes, there are a lot of injustice that is happening with our young Black boys, but it's not just our Black boys, it's our young Black women as well. And I do think that there is a space and a time, like Derek is saying, to where we are responsible for how we show up. We are responsible for how we present ourselves. And so if we are presenting ourselves in a way that can be questionable, or a way that, can be spoken, ill of or indifferent of, or even to give a perception or an idea that something may be bad. The Bible says, don't let your good be spoken evil of. And so we are responsible about how we show up and how we present ourselves, because guess what? People don't know you. They only know what they see. And so if they only know what they see, then how do people see you? How do you represent yourself when you are out with these people that you don't know? And it doesn't matter what race it is, that's all people. Because let's face it, Black people are scared of Black people, if you be honest about it. Sometimes. That's true. If you look in a certain type of way, look, your eyebrow gonna go up, you're gonna say, wait a minute, what's going on here? That type of thing. So what I would say, Derek, I think that it's amazing that we're having this conversation. I think that we need to teach our young boys, and we need to teach our young men to be aware. I was having a conversation, and we were talking about like my nephews, and it's so hard to be in a place to where you have to prepare them and say, okay, yes, I understand that you are very intelligent. I understand that you are very strong, and that you may be doing the right thing, but somebody else may be thinking that you may be doing something different. And then a lot of us have even like conditioned or prepared the minds of our young boys to say, look, like when you are given instructions, follow those instructions, because I want you to make it home. Or, don't be in a place where you're trying to explain yourself, because I want you to be okay. I want you to come home. I don't want anyone to take advantage of maybe what you look like or what they think it might be or whatever. And so, that's a bad place to be in, when you have to condition the ones that you love to almost subject or submit to, authority or to other people. So that, and it's other people, because those, you got people that's going to call the police on somebody if they even have any thought of anything other than what it really is. And so this is a real topic. This is a real situation. And so what I would say is that we are responsible for how we show up. If you show up your best, the best way that you know how to show up, and you are respectful, because I think it starts with respect. If you want respect, you got to give respect. That's good, Jay. Know what, if someone is approaching you, regardless of what you know about it from the past, or what you've seen on TV, or what you've heard your family and stuff talk about different things, regardless of any of that stuff, when you are in a situation and you are being approached by someone and they are asking you for information, or they are asking you, especially if it's authority, they're asking you for information, or they're asking you, where you going, what you doing, whatever the case is, you lead with respect.
That's right. That's good, Jay.
If you lead with respect, you are not responsible for their actions.
That's right.
You're responsible for your actions. You cannot lead with, why you questioning me? Why you asking me? Why you stop me? Why you this? Why you that? That is aggression. Mm-hmm. You cannot lead with aggression. Because if you lead with aggression, what you gonna get? Aggression. And the first thing it's going to be that you're not cooperating.
That's right. Any excuse.
So if you're leading with respect and you're providing respect to the other person, I don't care who it is that you're talking to, you should always talk to people with respect. They can be your same age. Talk to people with respect.
Yes.
How do you want them to talk to you is the way that you talk to them. Mm-hmm. You don't come out your mouth sideways.
That's right.
Because if you come out sideways, you're going to get a sideways result.
Okay.
And so, like, literally, let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. And Tina, you got boys, so.
I do. And a lot of what you said is on point. Like, you hit the nail on the head, especially about the lead with respect and the way that you talk, how you come at people, because that's your first encounter with people. Mm-hmm. And they determine from your energy and what you're given on how to deal with you, especially when you're talking about authority figures.
Right.
So yes, it's important that at this point in time, in this day and time, it's not only the men, mm-hmm. like as a Black culture,
yes,
it's with us all. And now it's reaching even further than the Black culture. Mm-hmm. I mean, we just gonna be real about it. But definitely that is always a part of the conversation that I have with my kids. I've always taught them from babies to their grown age. It is about your mannerism. If you treat people with respect, they will view you in a different way. And not only that, but respect opens the door for favor.
Right.
See, that's a whole nother thing. But a lot of the stuff of what you're saying is like I said, it's dead on, because those are the very things that I think about as a mother while raising my sons. You know, yes, they have their father in their life and all that stuff or whatever, but you know, a mother and a father see from two different lenses.
That's true.
The mother is on the side usually of the soft and the gentle care and the coddling, and sometimes there comes a point where, especially with young men, that some of the coddling has to stop.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yes, the boys are always going to run back to the mom, mm-hmm. you know, but it's good when the man steps in and the man is like, hey, listen, look, you need to cut that mess out.
Yeah.
Or it's time to grow up. It's time for you to do this. It's time for you to do that. And them learning responsibilities. But this stuff all starts at a young age, though, Jay.
Yeah.
It's very hard to retrain something that's already been trained, mm-hmm. because now you have to go up against trying to you have to go up against, number one, erasing the mindset that was there in order to reprogram it.
Right.
Anything that has to be reprogrammed, you have to erase what was there first.
Yeah.
If you're dealing with a computer system and you're going to put on a whole new platform, you can't work that platform based off of what was already there. You have to erase it. So, and there's steps that have to happen in order for the erasing to take place. And it's the same thing when it comes to how the generations that are already taught, how there has to be some reprogramming.
Yeah.
It has to be some reprogramming. And the programming, honestly, like I said, there's two different sides. On the mother side, which is the female side, and then the male side. So from a male point of view, those are the parts and those are the sides that us as women, we can never fully understand. Mm-hmm. We can never fully understand it. We can have some understanding, but never fully understand, because we were programmed differently.
Right.
But this is exactly why, and because we're talking about our young men, this is exactly why we need men to be involved.
Right.
We need the man to be involved. So like with these relationships where parents, like they want to use the child and like as a pawn or whatever, and all this stuff just to keep the man from being involved. That's not a good thing, because what you're doing is robbing them of manhood, of the things that they need to learn from other men, things that we can't teach as women. Yes, I mean, we can try to provide them with sources and things like that, but we as women do not know what it feels like to be a man. We don't understand, like our emotions work differently. when it comes to
true.
us, being two different species. Our emotions run differently. But I like the fact that this, it sounds like young man or whatever, and he maybe be seasoned, whatever. But I like the fact that he is accountable. And because he's accountable, it sounds as if he is a leader. And what I want to do is speak to that part and say to you, Derek, is that because this bothers you, sometimes the things that bother you, it bothers you because it's an assignment. Sometimes the Lord deals with us about certain things because it's our assignment and it's something that we need to do concerning that particular thing. And it seems as if you got your stuff together. And I'm not saying that you're perfect. It doesn't require that you be perfect, but because you got your stuff together and you have realized what the problem is, now we need you. We need you to go out and help to come up with the solution for this problem. You have the tools because you already have the know-how and you know the way. So now take that and start pouring this into these young men. Start groups, start male groups with these kids and put them in different age groups because different age groups need to learn different things. Start different mentorship groups with these young men and begin to talk to them. Do you know it's something as simple as young men having the attention of another man that's got it together to tell them how to navigate in life. Things such as tying a tie. Things such as how to present yourself when you go on a job interview. Stuff like that. Or when you got the job, how to behave with your money. And how it frees you from being tied in to anybody else and their demands. It gives you your freedom and your independence. These things need to be spoken up from a male's point of view in the proper way, not in a way that tries to beat down the female side or anything like that, but in a proper way that can build the characteristics and build the encouragement in a man. So it seems like to me, you seem like you're the person for the job. Get together, get some male groups together, get some of the men that you hang with because birds of a feather flock together. So if you are the way that you are, I can't imagine that you would hang with anybody else that doesn't fit that bill. So you go in and get your friends, y'all get together and y'all start doing some mentorship to these young men. Because listen, you can't do it overnight, but one, if you can just help one, understand how that is a spiraling, like not a spiraling, but it's like a snowball effect and it picks up and it goes to another and another and another. And you do know that by your good works that's being done, that they're going to talk about it. And by word of mouth, your program, if you start a program, will become something great and people will recognize you. Not only will they recognize you, but they will support what you do. Get the older men also involved that have some gems and some nuggets that they can drop on these young folks when it comes to life and situations. There's no better advice than experience. Right. So what you can do is hand out your mentorship and hand out the experience. I love that you are connected with this, Derek. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
And I think that's the beautiful thing too, is that you have shone light on this. So what Tina is saying about, guess what, brother, you the man for the job, because you recognize something and you said, look, let me bring this to another platform. Okay. And let y'all talk about this. We need to drive awareness to this. We need to discuss this.
That's right, Jay.
And the thing about it is we perish for lack of understanding.
That's right.
If no one has taught these young boys what to do, how they gonna know?
How they gonna know?
Some of them may not be in sports. They may not be in AAU and all these different things. So they might not know discipline.
That's right.
Some of them, if you have not done it in the home, and I think that's where it starts, even if you are a single parent or you're a single mother, it starts at the home. You need to start talking to them about boundaries. You need to start talking to them about respect and authority so that that's not introduced to them when they outside walking down the sidewalk.
That's right.
Or when they're driving down the road and they get stopped. Right. And then they hadn't been prepared on how to even deal or talk to people that are elder to them. Right. Like I hear these young people so much talk so disrespectful to older people. Yes, Jay. And I'm thinking to myself, like, who raised you? Right. Like who who was your example or lack of?
Mm.
And I think that's the issue and that's the problem. And this is something that is like an ongoing something. Me and Tina have talked about this and said, okay, what can we do? Like, I can't remember the name of the show. Was it Rap? What was it? Where they used to get the kids together and they used to talk. It was before 106 in Park. They used to have this open forum and they would have the host there and all these kids would be out there sitting on beanbags, sitting in the little stage, a little area, whatever. And they used to just talk. It was like a rap session.
Yeah, that's
like
necessary.
A rap session.
Yeah,
and so that's something that she and I have talked about. We have talked about just providing an open forum to say, come on, let's talk. No judgment zone.
Yes.
Let's get into it. Yeah, no judgment zone. Let's get into it. And let's talk about some of these things that you're dealing with and that you need help with. Because one thing about it is, and we just got to face it, many parents that we have now are still growing up with their children.
Yeah.
And if these parents are still growing up with these children because they may have had them younger or what have you,
that's true.
Then we're just in the reality of things. And because we're a part of the culture, we have to give to the culture. We have to give our nuggets. We have to pull back. We have to help. We have to do those different things because it don't do no good to sit back and talk about it.
That's right.
If you're not going to be a part of the solution.
That's right.
And so that's something that I say that, look, there, we with you. If it's something you want to talk about, ideas, bounce ideas or whatever,
right,
let's figure it out. Because at the end of the day, these are not just individual people's children. These are all of our children.
That's right.
And we are a village.
That's right.
It used to be back in the day, if you saw somebody acting up, baby, I don't care if it was a neighbor.
Right.
They gonna get on you.
That part.
And in your mind as a child, even if that neighbor wasn't gonna put their hands on you, in your mind, you thought they was gonna beat you down.
You sure did.
And so because you thought they was gonna beat you down, you would get your act together, you would listen, and you would do what you supposed to do. And it was yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
That's right.
My nephews, we don't play that.
That's right. I know that's right. I know that's
they
right.
Are yes, ma'am, no,
that's
ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
that's
no,
right.
sir. Yes, sir. Like all of that. It starts at home.
It starts at home, Jay. And that's that, Jay.
Period. All right, Tina. Let's get into this main topic, baby.
Main topic.
This is a good one.
What it is?
Let God do it.
Oh, girl. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let God do it.
Yeah, that's good, Jay.
You know how sometimes we try to act like we are God. Ooh. And we try to act like we in control of our entire life and everything that happens in our life, we're in control of it and we make it happen. And, you know, we don't even realize we're the ones getting in the way.
You about to step on toes.
Baby, mine. Okay. My toes hurt right now.
Mine too.
Girl. And it's like, you know that God has set course for you. And many of us, even if you didn't know that it was prophecy, or if you didn't know that God was trying to put you on course by using somebody else to help you along the way, or that little subtle voice that you hear sometimes when you like, and you thought it was you that came up with it. Like,
speak on that.
all this time, God has been trying to direct you.
Come on.
God has been trying to be your tour guide. Okay? He has been your tour guide of life.
I like
trying to help you to get to where you need to be. And all this time you thought it was little you. No, babe. It was not you. And we do this often, especially believers. We do this often. God will give you a glimpse of something or give you a taste of something. And then you take it and you try to formulate whatever it is that you want to formulate in your life and in your mind and in your heart.
From a taste, Jay, we figure that we can figure out everything, the entire situation, that no less that entire situation that runs and rules or controls your life through a taste. I mean, what's this supposed to be? You know what, Jay? You know what? Okay, so I'm going to put it to you like this, because this is what it sounds like you're saying. This is what I'm hearing. So it's like God gives you a glimpse of what things are to look like. Because, see, he can't give us the full picture, the full scenario. Because if we had the full picture and the full scenario,
I mess it up.
Too many pieces.
I mess it up.
You know we're gonna mess it up. You know we're gonna mess it up. We think that we should help the Lord along the way with whatever needs to happen, because we feel like it needs to happen in this particular way, this particular order, and this particular time. And that is not the way or the will of God. So God gives us this little small piece. Let's compare it to a puzzle. You know what? I keep seeing this puzzle. Okay. So let's say God gives us one puzzle piece.
One.
Okay, I'll give you two. He gives you two puzzle pieces.
Still ain't enough.
Still ain't enough. Two puzzle pieces, and you know how it is, Jay. You got to look at the box to see what the picture looks like.
Period.
You got to look at the box. You ain't got but two pieces. You got to figure out where the two pieces are supposed to go. And those two pieces don't even connect together.
No.
But you trying to figure it all out and how those two pieces connect for this whole entire puzzle. Okay. And I hear the Holy Spirit saying that puzzle can be in relation to your entire life. You trying to figure out your entire life
off of two pieces?
Off of two pieces. Two pieces. God gives you a glimpse and you think that you can figure out everything based off of those two pieces. Why did I say your entire life? I say your entire life because everything that we do and the decisions that we make are based upon our free will.
Yeah.
And the decisions that we make create the consequences of the things that we end up going through. And if we are looking at things in a certain way and we think about things in our own minds, in our fleshly minds, we don't have minds that think like Christ.
No.
So if we're thinking about things in our own fleshly mind, our minds can only extend but so far.
Yep.
And so we can only see but so far. But God is already in our future.
Yes.
He's in our now and he's in our past.
Yes.
He's already been there. He done that.
Yes.
Knows what it's supposed to look like. And what he's trying to do is get us into the right timing with him. Because we somewhere sitting around lagging around. Why? Because we somewhere making up the whole picture, trying to figure out the whole story.
And then think about this. He even accounts for our trying to do it on our own.
He does. He will come back and try to redeem us. Thank God, that he's a redeemer. Thank God.
And a redirect.
Come on. Thank God.
Because if I'm going this way, Lord, please turn me south if you need me to go south. Please turn me west or east if I need to go east.
Please.
Because I am like at this big age and it is season.
Come on.
I do not want to be off track.
Come on.
I do not want to be going where I am not supposed to go and set myself back sometime. And when you set yourself back sometime, you don't even know if you are going to have the time to get back on track.
You preaching and
you don't know it. You don't know if God is going to grace you the time for you to get back. Because think about how many times you done got off track.
Oh my gosh. You done got off track. The Lord got to put you back in place.
Yes.
Now you got to wait for a whole nother season to come back around.
My God.
Why? Because now he got to clean things up and fix things and get you back in order, because he can't afford to put you or to allow you to keep going in the wrong. If you got sense enough to seek him about it, he can't allow you to continue to go off in that wrong direction. Why? Because
and still bless you.
And still bless you. Why? Because
you will forfeit it.
You will forfeit it. You will forfeit the blessing. And he is not about to give you something and allow you to waste it. God does not allow us to waste anything that he has for us. A puzzle piece glimpse of what our life could be or should be. Not could be, but what our life should be.
Yep.
And we think because of that small glimpse that we can figure it all out from a puzzle piece, Jay. Most of these puzzles, you see these puzzles that's got 2,500 pieces. 1,000 pieces. Girl, they got puzzles now that's something like 25,000 pieces. All these little bitty pieces, and we trying to figure it out.
And so here it goes. If we got puzzles that's 25,000 pieces, imagine how many pieces there is to your life.
Okay? Because that's nothing in comparison to how God did this thing. How he did this thing, because he did this thing perfect. He did this thing amazing to the point to where not only did things happen for us, but they're happening for other people.
Yeah.
The things that we go through is
Yes.
something or some reason in it
Yes.
as a ministry or a testimony for
To
somebody
help somebody else. It ain't even for you. And you stressing yourself out trying to make this thing up to be what you want it to be. It wasn't even for you in the first place. It's for the other people that are watching you go through it to help them to get to where they need to be.
Come on.
And then the same thing for the next person and the next person. That's where they got paid for it.
Come on.
Because you got to keep paying it for. You got to keep moving forward. Because if you don't move forward, you stand still, you become stagnant, and you die.
Oh, stagnant and die. Oh, that's not a place that I don't feel as if nobody wants to be. And I know I don't want to be there.
I sure don't want to be there.
I want to be filled full of life.
I pulled my stagnant butt out a long time ago because I got tired of sitting and being in one space and turning around in circles looking crazy.
And it makes no difference what it looked like.
Nope.
It don't make no difference what it looked like to somebody else. My stagnant is my stagnant, and God has got it. Yep. He's got enough power to fix my stagnant. He's got enough power to fix your stagnant. He pulled them out of the stagnant waters.
Yeah.
When they were trying to row across the lake. He pulled them out. He pushed them to where they were supposed to be. Yeah. Because they were just sitting there stuck. They were sitting there stuck. So he pushed them where they were supposed to be. So this is what I'm saying is like, if you go according to your own will, you possibly messing up the ministry that has something to do for another, because you decided to go based off of what you thought. Let God do it.
Yeah, girl.
Let God do it. He got enough power.
You have to surrender that will. You have to say, look, not my will, but your will be done. And accept whatever that means. I know it's scary. I know it don't feel good because you don't know. And that's the hard part, is the not knowing. But you have to be in a place that you say, you know what? God, I trust you. And because I trust you, yes, it's your will and not my will. No matter what comes, I'm going to stand in a place to where I know that you're with me in it. And so if you're with me in it, I can get through it. I can get to it. I can get around it. I can do whatever you call for me to do if it's your will. But if it's my will, you're going to have to dig me out. Okay. You're going to have to pull me to it. You're going to have to will me to it.
Right.
Like,
you got to re-wheel the wheel.
Yes. WHEEL. Right. Like, what is happening?
You got to re-wheel the wheel.
Yes. To get me where I'm supposed to be. Like, why do we make God work so hard?
We make him work.
Lord, Jesus, it wasn't enough him to die on the cross.
Okay.
We like... Just work a little harder for me.
Like literally, for real though, in the decisions that we make and the choices that we make, it's almost as if we do it all over again, over and over and over. We crucify him over and over and over again. Why? Because we don't stay in the will and we continue to try to do things our way when he has the power to do it.
And the thing
we need the trust, like you said,
right? And the thing about it is, no one is perfect. We're not sitting here saying that we got to be perfect, because baby, me and Tina ain't perfect.
We're not perfect.
We are not perfect.
We're not perfect.
And we know we
trying.
Ain't. We trying. We in a try.
Come on.
Okay.
Try.
What are you living in? Try.
Try.
I can't be worried about you, what you got on right now, because I'm trying.
Come on.
Okay. All I can do is try. Them three little letters mean so much.
It means a lot.
TRY. I am trying.
That's it.
Okay. And so it's not about perfection, because God doesn't call us to that. And that's another thing. Thank God that he doesn't, because
praise God.
A lot of us, this be an empty earth.
Girl,
what you talking? It would be so empty. It would be so
but you
empty.
know what? And you're absolutely right, because we were born into sin and shaped into iniquity. We would all already be held bound. So my God, we are blessed.
Yeah.
We are so blessed, and we don't even realize.
Don't know it.
We don't even realize how blessed we are. And like you said, all we got to do is trust him. You know what, Jay? You know what I remember? I remember in 2025 when the Holy Spirit spoke and said, This is a trust me season.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me with your eyes closed. Because if you can master this in this season, you have no clue as to what I have. Jay, what we forget is that God can use anything. He can use anybody. He used a donkey and made a donkey speak. He's the donkey. He can use anything. He can use anybody and use it or them in the way that he chooses to do so. Why? Because he has the power and he has the control as long as we have the surrenderance and we submit ourselves unto him.
And we trust him.
And we trust him. And he does the perfecting. He does the perfecting. We go through all of this. We go through all of this stuff, all of this talk, all of this like reasoning back and forth and all this stuff. And that's another thing. The word is not to be argued.
No.
It is not to be argued. It is what it is. And God will give you an interpretation of what it is that he's speaking to you about. But he can use anything. All we have to do is avail ourselves. And when we avail ourselves and do what the Lord says, he says, guess what? I got it. I'll take it from here.
Period.
I'll take it from here. It's just like going to the store, buying a pack of seeds. You plant that seed and we water it. After we plant the seed and we water it,
ain't nothing else to do.
That's it.
Wait on the rain.
That's it. That's it. We wait on
the sun.
Wait on the sun.
And then we go out there and we have the fruit.
Okay.
Or whatever was produced.
Okay.
And then we can eat from it.
That's good. That's the harvest part right
Period.
There. That's the harvest part.
Which brings us to 2026.
Come on.
We are in our harvest season because God said, you trust me in 2025. In 2026, watch me do it.
Watch me do it.
Watch me do it. Watch me. Just watch me do it.
And he is in fact and indeed doing it.
Period.
This season is magnificent. We aren't but 15 days.
15 days in. So y'all know when we're recording, but we don't care.
15 days in. And look at what God is doing. Look at what God is doing. If you are not seeing the results of what it is that you would like to see in this season, the thing that I want to tell you is seek him. Mm-hmm. Seek him because he's going to give you the instruction. And because if you're seeking him, you're not worried about the little glimpse that he gave you trying to figure out the rest of the puzzle. Because while you're seeking him, he's giving you direction. Mm-hmm. He's giving you instruction and he's revealing the more. So now he's revealing more pieces to the puzzle. So things start to make a little bit of sense.
Come on now. So in the comments, you can put what God has done for you up until when this come out. It's going to come out on the 19th.
That's it.
So up until then, put you a comment in there and let us know what God has done. And if you have not seen the fruits yet, you put in the comments what you expecting God to do.
That's right, because God said, remember, it can't come to pass unless you have faith and that you believe. You have to believe what it is that God has said that he will do. It doesn't help if God is telling you, okay, I plan to do this in your life. I plan to do that in your life. But you don't believe it. You don't believe him and you don't trust him. Why should he do it?
Right.
Why should he do it? You've got to activate something.
Yes, your faith is your activator. And so if you are not activating your faith, the Bible says faith without works is dead.
Come on.
So if you're not activating your faith and you're not moving with the tenacity of knowing that it's going to be done, you're cheating yourself.
Activate faith, move with tenacity. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good, Jay. That's good.
With knowing that it's already done. That's all faith is. Faith is knowing without seeing that it's already done.
Oh my gosh, Jay.
That's it.
Oh my gosh. The other day, the Holy Spirit was speaking to me and he said, believe without seeing. It's not seeing and believing. He said, believe without seeing, because that is how God works.
Yeah.
We have to believe him, because if you're believing, then that means that you're trusting in him. We just talked about how you have to trust. We just talked about the trust season, but guess what? Trust is always. Trust is always.
Yep.
It's not okay on a timetable. It doesn't clock out. Let's say that. Trust doesn't clock out.
Faith don't either.
Come on. Trust and faith are always working. But they're needed together.
It's just like breathing.
Come on.
If you're taking a breath right now, then your faith should be activated.
Okay.
Your trust should be activated. Every time you open your eyes, every time you inhale, exhale, that the faith is present. Trust is present. And you got to have it because you anticipating that next breath, right?
Right. You know what?
Sure.
Now, you said a lot when you just said that. You know why? Because you said we anticipate that next breath. We anticipate it. We should anticipate the blessings of God the same
way.
We should anticipate
There's
the blessings
no separation.
of God. It's no separation because he's still that same God.
Yeah.
The same God that gave you that breath is the same God that made you those promises that he stands by.
Yeah.
He stands by.
He don't lie to you like Craig.
Come on. Craig
and he don't lie to you like Felicia.
Come on, Craig and Felicia.
God don't be lying to you like that.
No, he don't lie.
No. You got them so-called friends. They lie to you every time they look at you. Them family members. They lie before they even open their mouth.
Oh gosh, they already anticipated as soon as they see you. They're thinking in their mind what they're gonna say wrong
before you even open your mouth.
You know what that reminds me of? The saying where it says you'll tell a lie when the truth will do.
Period. Oh, that's old.
That's so old. But as we get older, though, these like old sayings,
they come back.
They come back, and you start to understand that thing. You're like, oh, yes. I know now.
Yeah, and I used to hear, you are lying, the truth ain't in you. And I used to couldn't understand. I'm like, what you mean that I'm lying, the truth ain't in me? And then I'm like, I'm old. I'm like, were you lying, the truth ain't in you? All that's coming out of you is lies. Ain't nothing for real.
Nothing else. You just habitual. You just
a habitual liar.
It just ain't in you.
No.
Goodness.
Oh my God. It's so bad that people be lying and they start to believe it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They really do believe it. And I guess if you
lose track.
Yeah, because if you a liar,
you gotta keep up that lie.
If you a liar, then you gotta believe what you're saying.
If you want
somebody else to believe you gotta believe it.
I mean, seriously though. Because at some point, you gotta hold that thing up because you have to keep telling another one and another one. And you're gonna start to believe it. You're gonna start to believe it yourself. You be like, dang, did I really do that? Was I really there? But you know what? And that's exactly why the Bible talks about why the Lord hates a liar. He hates a lie. I'm not gonna say a liar.
He hates a lie.
I want to make sure that I say that correctly, that he hates a lie. We have to be careful with the stuff that we say and what we do and how we anticipate things. Like you said, some folks already, they have it in their mind what they're going to say. They already know. Yeah. They already made up the lie in their mind of what they're going to say. Lord, have mercy.
Let God do it.
Let God do it in this season. Let God do it. Because if you let God do it, you don't have to worry about none of all the rest of this stuff.
None of that stuff.
You don't have to worry about it. What do they call it? Rigmarole.
Rigmarole. Wait, rigmarole.
Whatever.
You ain't got to worry about it.
You know we'll make up a word in a minute on here.
Baby. Okay, because I said offense. What was it? It was supposed to be offender, and I said offenser.
So now we have a new word in the dictionary.
Because when we get to talking and we be out here, we putting this out here, baby, it be new words.
Right. Because God gives you a new mind.
We gonna make our own dictionary, a new dictionary. Because what?
I'm saying, but for real though, let God do it.
You cannot do it on your own. Let God do it.
You don't have the power.
And you will keep yourself stress-free.
You sure will.
If you just submit.
And you keep yourself pure.
Mm-hmm.
If you let God do it, you keep yourself pure, because now you're not making the decisions. You're not putting yourself in a place of judgment.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And you're not putting yourself in a place that would be a stumbling block. Let God
let him do. Excuse me. Let him do it. And like I said, we be talking to ourselves because I know that there were many points and times in my life when I kept trying to help God along the way. And I know, who am I? What I'm trying to help him do, because I sure can't do nothing on my. Baby, I'm clumsy.
Gonna help the Creator create.
Right, like I'm clumsy. I make mistakes every day.
Okay,
ain't no telling what come out this mouth, and I have to try to swallow these words, and they don't go down fast enough.
Oh God!
Like I'm just saying, it just be a whole lot.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna help God do anything?
I
just hope that He show up every day. That's all. Show up for me, Lord. Show up for me. Don't leave me out here. Please. Jesus, don't leave me out here. Just don't ever leave me. if you got to go help somebody else, please leave me about 10,000 angels.
I'm saying, yeah, because it's me. It's me, Lord. It's me.
It's me, and you know, I need a lot.
You know me. Like, nobody knows me better than you. You know me.
I take your whole military special forces squad of angels to make sure that I'm good.
I'm saying,
because baby, in 1 second,
yeah,
1 second, this one went left.
This is exactly why we said we are trying.
We are trying.
We are
every
trying.
Day.
Every single day. We are trying, which means we are repentive.
Every day.
Day.
Every day.
Girl.
So let God do it, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tina. So how are we wrapping this thing out today?
Oh, goodness. Are we going to do a rant, or are we going to do a food for thought?
Let me see. I mean, I guess we could do I have a rant? I always got a rant.
I know. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness. I can't even.
I always got a rant.
Oh, my goodness.
So I got a rant.
Okay. I'm waiting to hear it. I'm excited to hear this.
Girl. It's always something that has like just happened to me that just ticks me out to no end. Mm-hmm. So you know when you go through the drive-thru, which is the first problem, because cook at home if you can. Yeah. It's best to cook at home.
It is.
But when you go through
so lazy sometimes.
Me too.
I'm so lazy. And I'll be busy too.
Right.
I'm trying to do better.
I know I am too. But not today. So when I went to the drive-thru today, and I won't even call your little franchise out because I mean it's not necessary because it happens in more than one place. But I'm trying to order my food, right? And I'm reading what I want off of your menu. But she comes back and say, do you want a single or a double?
And you just read it.
Well, ma'am.
You just read it.
I just read it, and then get this. It don't even come in a single. So if you don't come in a single.
They don't know their menu?
How you not know your menu? So we legit, I said, what you mean? Because you know me. I should have just been like a double instead of just saying,
right.
And just leave it there. Right. I should just leave it there. Girl, I'm like, I said, you said single or double. That's me. She was like, yes, single or double.
Oh,
goodness. I said, I wasn't aware that it came single. And so she says, single or double. I said, okay, well, can I get double, please? I could have saved myself from all that if I had just said a double. Even though I know it don't come in single. You should know because you work there.
Right.
But I just got to be right. Right. When I got to that window, and I'm looking at her, and then look, I should have done right then, but I didn't. I said, so you're the first person that ever asked single or double. I was like, I thought I only came double. And she said, because nobody else is like me.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Nobody else is as good as me or something she said. But either way, I'm like, and she says it, close the window after she and go do my money and stuff. And I'm like, okay, Angel on this side, Imp in my ear, because my spouse is on just going off in my ear. And so I'm like, she comes back. And you would be proud of me, Tina, because I chose the right way.
Oh, you chose the latter.
Yeah, I chose the angel on the left side.
Okay.
I was like, okay then, girl, man. And
how hard was it?
Very hard. And the fact of the matter is like, because you said I met my match. And you were right, because we would have been going back and forth still right now.
Mercy.
And I would have never ate. I'd still be hungry,
food cold,
head hurting, all that extra stuff. But baby, if you are listening, because you know who you are.
Oh my gosh.
Learn your menu.
Oh my gosh.
Period.
Please learn your menu before she come back.
I'm done. Burger King.
Oh, and then she just called it out. Okay, there it is.
I wasn't going to say nothing,
there
but
there it is.
Since I didn't get my lip back when I was there, Burger King.
Now you just let the imp take over.
Oh, man. See? I told you, T-R-Y. Try. I try.
Oh
you saw it in, you saw real in focus.
Oh my gosh. That is too funny.
Forgive me, Lord.
Funny.
Go ahead.
That is funny, Jay. That makes it hard for me to say what I was gonna say.
It's
oh
okay.
My gosh.
It's okay.
Okay, Jay. Okay, here's my rant. You know what? I had a really good one. A couple weeks ago, but I didn't write it down. I hate I didn't write it down, but that's okay.
We'll find it.
You know why it's okay? Because I got one today, fresh and new.
Period. We have one of them every day. That's why we can't eat. That's why we can't even do nothing else, because we got to get this steam off.
So here it goes. Okay, so this is about parking. This is concerning parking. First off, if you cannot park, if you have a problem parking, if you have a problem staying within the lines of parking, how about you park way down on the other end of the parking lot where the parking spaces are empty, so that nobody disturbs you. We think that you are special, so that nobody disturbs you when you get ready to leave and when you come in, because you are special, and we gonna give you that, we like, that's cool. Hey, they special. They need to park down here. That's cool. And even if you got some little nice rides and you don't want nobody to park next to you and all that good stuff too, we understand you special too. That's cool. But me, I be looking for what my husband called Tina parking. I want it right there, as close as I can get it up front. I'm trying to be within the first 3 or 4 rows or whatever that's right there up front. Yeah, I'm trying to be there, not taking over, handicap parking, because I don't do that. But here is the thing, though. This is the thing. So I'm going to tell it to you in real time. So I see this parking space. There's not many parking spaces left, okay? And I see this one space. I knew it was tight. I knew it was going to be tight, because when I got ready to pull into it, and I'm not getting ready to park all the way back there in the back, because you didn't park right. Let me just make sure we get that out.
Yeah, I wish y'all could see her. That's why I'm laughing so hard. I'm trying to be quiet.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. Ushering in airplanes, y'all.
But this is the thing. So I knew that this space was going to be tight. And I'm willing it in. I'm willing it in. And I'm like, but that's okay. That's cool, because your girl got some experience on it. I used to drive a school bus. And if I can whip a school bus, I can whip a car. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's all right. They own the line, over the line. They are parked over the line. But I had enough space that I could still park correctly, and there still be enough space for the car on the other side of me. So I whipped that thing in. I whipped it in. Okay. So I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, and the person that actually parked the car incorrectly, that was on the left side of me, They come out and they come to their car and they come walking down the side as if they looking to see how close I park to them. I'm looking like, yo, my dude, you parked over the line. You're on the line. You probably about 2-3 inches over the line. I mean, you had all that space, so all that space that you wanted so that you can open your whole entire door so that you can get in and out. Yeah, you got that over there on your side. But on my side, I'm the one that cannot get out of my car freely had I wanted to, but I ain't have to. That's why it was cool, because I was just sitting and waiting. I didn't have to get out, so it was cool. But homeboy come to his car and walk down the side in between my car and his car to see the space. I said, would you look at that? Would you look at that?
I know what you did, Taylor, but I wouldn't have done that.
The nerve. Girl, I ain't say nothing.
I know you did.
I just kept on listening to my music. And so I gave it a few minutes and I was like, well, okay, he getting ready to leave. So he gets in his car and he gets ready to leave. He leaves and another car comes up right behind him. Why did his car come in and instead of them pulling into the parking space the right way, that was some kind of perpendicular or something.
Oh,
it was ridiculous. Okay, you know how when you try to pull the car into a parking space, and if you don't get the car parked within the angles of the line, how your tail might be a little shifted too closely to the line. That's how they park, and they park their tail in to the line, almost over to where I would come out. And I got to swing to try to get out around all of y'all. Look, let me tell you something.
I don't want to go where you were.
Let me tell you something. I don't care. Even though I can whip a bus and all that stuff. Look, I didn't clock in today. I did not. I'm going to need y'all with your Cracker Jack box license having sales. I'm going to need y'all to take the time to please park properly so that we can all get out of our car. And don't come running and rushing yourself down in between the cars when you wrong. You over the line, my friend.
So if you are the
Cracker Jack box license having.
Talking about.
Yes.
You got your license at the Cracker Jack box.
Yes, you did.
That's what you're saying.
Yes, you did.
Oh my God.
Yes, you did.
I cannot with you today. We need to start doing rants because we go all the way in.
I had to make sure that I could make the picture for you. I needed you to see this thing in your mind.
Yeah, because I sure wouldn't have sat there and listened to no music. I would have rolled my window down. Yes. Is there a problem?
Oh, after he realized he was on the line, he was afraid to look my way.
Yeah, get yourself in your car and take off.
Please do.
All right, y'all. We are at the end and we thank y'all for listening. We thank y'all for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
We love y'all.
We do.
We thank you for your support, baby. And guess what? We're going to do it all again next week.
Come on. As we say, live,
laugh,
and love.